What if I told you your cat's health could improve using foods you already have at home? And that vets recommend some of them. Stay with me as we reveal 12 safe human foods that support your cat's digestion, immunity, and hydration. Number 1. Cooked lean meats. When it comes to feline nutrition, veterinarians are clear on one thing. High-quality animal protein is not optional for cats. It's essential. Cats are obligate carnivores, meaning their bodies are biologically designed to thrive on meat. Cooked lean meats such as chicken, turkey, and beef closely match what your cat's body is built to digest and use efficiently. From a veterinary perspective, these meats provide complete, bioavailable protein packed with essential amino acids like taurine, which is critical for heart health, vision, and proper muscle function. Adequate protein intake supports muscle maintenance, tissue repair, and sustained energy levels, especially in active, aging, or recovering cats. Lean meats are also rich in B-complex vitamins, which help regulate metabolism, support brain and nervous system function, and play a role in maintaining healthy skin and coat. However, how you prepare meat matters just as much as the meat itself. Veterinarians strongly recommend serving meat fully cooked to eliminate harmful bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli, which can cause serious gastrointestinal illness in cats. The safest cooking methods include boiling, baking, or grilling, never frying. Fried foods contain excess fats and oils that can irritate your cat's digestive system, trigger pancreatitis, and contribute to unhealthy weight gain. Equally important is what you leave out. Meat should always be served plain and unseasoned. Common kitchen ingredients like salt, onion, garlic, and certain spices are toxic to cats and can cause long-term health damage even in small amounts. Lastly, vets consistently warn against feeding bones. Cooked bones can splinter easily, posing a serious choking risk and potentially causing internal injuries or intestinal blockages. When prepared correctly and offered in moderation, cooked lean meats remain one of the safest, most vet-approved ways to support your cat's long-term health. Number 2. Safe fish choices. Fish often comes to mind when we think about feeding cats, and in the right form, veterinarians agree it can offer real health benefits. Certain fish, particularly salmon, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which play an important role in supporting brain function, heart health, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. These nutrients are especially valuable for older cats, cats with joint stiffness, or those dealing with skin and coat issues, as omega-3s help maintain cognitive health and promote a healthy inflammatory response. From a veterinary standpoint, the key with fish is selection and moderation. Not all fish are created equal, and some can pose serious health risks. Fish with high mercury levels, such as swordfish, king mackerel, and certain types of tuna, should be avoided entirely. Mercury is a neurotoxin that can accumulate in your cat's body over time, potentially leading to nervous system damage, coordination problems, and long-term neurological issues. Preparation is just as important as the type of fish you choose. Veterinarians strongly advise against feeding raw fish, as it may contain harmful bacteria or parasites that can cause foodborne illness. Raw fish also contains an enzyme called thiaminase, which interferes with the absorption of vitamin B1, an essential nutrient for your cat's nervous system. To keep fish safe, it should always be fully cooked and completely deboned. Even small fish bones can be sharp and brittle, posing a serious choking hazard or causing internal injury. It's also important to understand that while fish can be beneficial, it should never be the main component of your cat's diet. Fish alone does not provide all the nutrients cats need and can lead to deficiencies if overfed. Veterinarians recommend offering fish only as an occasional supplement, balanced alongside other high-quality protein sources to support your cat's overall health safely and effectively. Number 3. Pumpkin. When cats experience digestive trouble, pumpkin is one of the first natural solutions many veterinarians recommend. Its effectiveness comes from its high content of soluble fiber, which helps regulate the digestive system by absorbing excess water in cases of diarrhea and adding bulk to stool when constipation is the issue. This dual action makes pumpkin a gentle yet powerful digestive aid that supports gut balance rather than forcing the system in one direction. From a veterinary perspective, pumpkin is especially useful for cats with sensitive stomachs, irregular bowel movements, or mild digestive upset caused by diet changes or hairballs. In addition to fiber, Pumpkin contains important nutrients such as vitamin A, which supports vision and immune function, and vitamin C, an antioxidant that helps protect cells and strengthen the immune response. While cats do not require large amounts of these vitamins from plant sources, small, controlled portions of pumpkin can contribute to overall digestive and immune health. Preparation is critical to ensure pumpkin remains safe and beneficial. Veterinarians recommend serving pumpkin fully cooked and mashed, as this makes it easier for cats to digest and absorb. Raw pumpkin can be too tough for a cat's digestive system, potentially causing more discomfort instead of relief. The pumpkin should always be plain and unseasoned. Many commercial pumpkin products, such as pumpkin pie filling, contain added sugars, spices, and artificial ingredients that are harmful to cats and can worsen digestive problems. When introducing pumpkin into your cat's diet, moderation is key. A small spoonful mixed into their regular food is usually sufficient to see benefits without overwhelming the digestive system. As with any dietary addition, veterinarians advise monitoring your cat's response and adjusting portions as needed. Used correctly, pumpkin is a simple, vet-approved way to support your cat's digestive health naturally and safely. Number 4. Sweet potato. Sweet potatoes may not be a natural part of a cat's ancestral diet, but when used correctly, veterinarians recognize them as a safe, fiber-rich supplement that can support digestive health. The primary benefit of sweet potatoes for cats comes from their dietary fiber, which helps promote smoother digestion and more regular bowel movements. This can be especially helpful for cats with mild digestive sensitivity or those adjusting to dietary changes. In addition to fiber, sweet potatoes contain antioxidants and plant compounds that help support the immune system by protecting cells from oxidative stress. They are also rich in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A. While it's important to note that cats do not efficiently convert beta-carotene into active vitamin A the way humans do, veterinarians still view sweet potatoes as a beneficial support food, not a primary nutrient source. The value lies in their gentle digestive support rather than vitamin replacement. Proper preparation is essential to keep sweet potatoes safe for cats. Veterinarians strongly advise that sweet potatoes must always be cooked before serving. Cooking breaks down tough fibers, making them easier for your cat to digest and reducing the risk of gastrointestinal upset. The best options are boiling, baking, or steaming, followed by mashing or pureeing to create a soft texture that's easy to eat. Raw sweet potatoes are difficult to digest and can lead to stomach discomfort or digestive blockage. Equally important is keeping sweet potatoes plain. Seasonings, salt, butter, oils, and sweeteners commonly added for human meals can be harmful to cats and negate any potential health benefits. Sweet potatoes should be offered in very small portions and only occasionally, mixed into your cat's regular food rather than served alone. When used thoughtfully and in moderation, sweet potatoes can provide gentle gut support and contribute to overall wellness without disrupting your cat's nutritional balance. Number 5. Carrots. Carrots may seem like an unusual choice for cats, but when offered correctly, veterinarians consider them a safe, low-calorie treat that can provide small nutritional benefits. Carrots contain antioxidants and natural compounds that help support eye health and immune function by protecting cells from oxidative stress. While cats receive most of their essential nutrients from animal-based foods, these antioxidants can still play a supportive role when carrots are given occasionally and in moderation. Some veterinarians also point out that the firm texture of carrots can offer a minor dental benefit. Gently chewing on small pieces may help reduce plaque buildup by mechanically cleaning the teeth. However, it's important to be clear. This effect is limited and should never replace proper dental care, such as regular vet checkups, dental cleanings, or dental-specific cat treats. Carrots should be viewed as a supplemental snack rather than a solution for oral health. Safety is the most important factor when feeding carrots to cats. Because cats do not chew their food as thoroughly as humans, choking is a real concern. Veterinarians recommend cutting carrots into very small, bite-sized pieces or lightly cooking them to soften the texture before serving. Steaming or boiling carrots makes them easier to chew and digest, reducing the risk of choking or gastrointestinal irritation. Raw carrots should only be offered in tiny amounts and closely monitored. As with any plant-based food, carrots should always be served plain. Added salt, oils, butter, or seasonings can be harmful to cats and quickly turn a safe treat into a health risk. Carrots also do not provide essential nutrients that cats cannot obtain from meat, so they are not a dietary necessity. When used appropriately, carrots can be a fun, crunchy occasional treat, but they should never replace a balanced, protein-rich, vet-approved feline diet. Number 6. Eggs. Eggs are often highlighted by veterinarians as one of the most nutrient-dense protein sources available, and when prepared correctly, they can be a healthy addition to a cat's diet. Eggs are considered a complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids cats need to support muscle development, tissue repair, and sustained energy. This makes eggs particularly useful for active cats, growing kittens, or cats recovering from illness when extra nutritional support is beneficial. Beyond protein, eggs also provide important vitamins and minerals that contribute to overall health. Vitamin B12 supports nervous system function and helps maintain healthy red blood cells, while selenium plays a role in immune defense and thyroid function. From a veterinary perspective, these nutrients can help support metabolic health and keep your cat's body functioning efficiently when eggs are offered as a supplement rather than a main food source. Proper preparation is absolutely essential. Veterinarians strongly advise that eggs must always be fully cooked before being given to cats. Raw eggs can carry harmful bacteria such as salmonella, which may cause serious gastrointestinal illness. In addition, raw egg whites contain a protein called avidin that interferes with the absorption of biotin, an important B vitamin. Cooking eggs neutralizes these risks, making them safe and digestible for cats. How much you serve is just as important as how you prepare it. Eggs are calorie-dense and contain fat, which means overfeeding can contribute to weight gain or digestive upset. Veterinarians recommend offering only a small portion, such as a few bites of scrambled or hard-boiled egg, mixed into your cat's regular food. Eggs should always be served plain, without salt, butter, or seasonings. When used in moderation and prepared correctly, eggs can be a safe, vet-approved way to boost protein intake and support your cat's energy and muscle health. Number 7. Bananas. Bananas are not a natural food for cats, but veterinarians acknowledge that in very small amounts, they can be safely offered as an occasional treat. One of the main nutritional benefits of bananas is their potassium content. Potassium plays an important role in supporting proper heart function, muscle activity, and kidney health. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which contributes to brain function and helps regulate various metabolic processes in the body. That said, it's important to understand that these benefits are limited when it comes to cats. Unlike humans, cats are not designed to consume or metabolize carbohydrates and sugars efficiently. Bananas are relatively high in natural sugars, and veterinarians caution that excess sugar can place unnecessary stress on a cat's digestive system and metabolism. Over time, frequent exposure to sugary foods may contribute to weight gain, blood sugar imbalance, and an increased risk of obesity-related health issues. Because of this, bananas should never be viewed as a health food or dietary supplement for cats. Instead, they fall into the category of a curiosity treat, something safe to taste occasionally, but not something your cat needs for nutritional support. If you choose to offer banana, veterinarians recommend serving only a tiny piece, mashed or sliced into a very small portion to reduce choking risk and make it easier to digest. Bananas should always be served plain, without any added sugar, honey, flavorings, or toppings. Even small additions commonly used for human snacks can be harmful to cats. As with any new food, it's also wise to observe your cat for any signs of digestive upset, such as vomiting or loose stools, and discontinue if any negative reaction occurs. In summary, while bananas are not harmful when used correctly, they offer minimal benefit for cats and should remain an infrequent, small treat rather than a regular part of your cat's diet. Number 8. Watermelon. One of the most common concerns veterinarians see in cats is chronic, low-level dehydration. Cats naturally have a low thirst drive, especially those eating dry food, which can place long-term stress on the kidneys and urinary system. This is why vets often look for safe, creative ways to increase a cat's overall fluid intake, and watermelon can be one of those options when used correctly. Watermelon is made up of over 90% water, making it a refreshing way to supplement hydration, particularly during hot weather or for cats that rarely drink from their water bowl. In addition to its water content, Watermelon contains small amounts of vitamins A and C, which support immune function and help protect cells from oxidative damage. While these vitamins are not essential from plant sources in a cat's diet, they can provide mild supportive benefits when offered occasionally. However, safety and preparation are critical. Veterinarians stress that watermelon should always be served seedless and without the rind. Seeds can pose a choking hazard or cause intestinal blockages, while the tough rind is difficult for cats to digest and may lead to gastrointestinal upset. The flesh should be cut into small, bite-sized pieces or lightly mashed to make it easier for your cat to eat safely. It's also important to remember that watermelon contains natural sugars. While these sugars are harmless in very small amounts, cats are not equipped to handle frequent sugar intake. Too much watermelon can contribute to digestive upset or unnecessary calorie consumption. For this reason, veterinarians recommend offering watermelon only as an occasional treat rather than a regular snack. When used thoughtfully, watermelon can be a simple and enjoyable way to encourage hydration and add variety to your cat's diet. Still, it should never replace fresh water or a balanced, protein-rich diet. Think of watermelon as a hydration helper, not a dietary essential. Number 9. Spinach. Spinach is a nutrient-dense leafy green that contains antioxidants, iron, and vitamins like A, C, and K, all of which can support immune function, cellular health, and even vision. From a veterinary perspective, these nutrients are beneficial in small, occasional amounts and can serve as a supplemental addition to a cat's diet, offering gentle support for overall wellness. The antioxidants in spinach help protect cells from oxidative stress, which may contribute to healthier aging and a stronger immune system over time. However, spinach comes with an important caution. Veterinarians consistently warn that spinach contains oxalates, compounds that can contribute to the formation of urinary crystals in cats prone to urinary tract issues. Crystals can lead to painful urinary blockages, inflammation, and other serious conditions that often require veterinary intervention. Because of this, spinach is not recommended for cats with any history of urinary problems, including bladder stones or recurring urinary tract infections. For healthy cats, spinach can still be offered, but only in very small amounts and very occasionally. It should always be cooked or lightly steamed to soften the leaves and make them easier to digest. Raw spinach may be difficult for cats to chew and digest, and overfeeding can increase the risk of oxalate-related complications, even in cats without prior urinary issues. It's also essential to serve spinach plain, without salt, butter, or seasoning, as these additives can be harmful to cats. Think of spinach as a supplemental treat rather than a necessary part of the diet. When used thoughtfully and sparingly, spinach can provide antioxidants and vitamins that support overall health, but caution and moderation are key. For cats prone to urinary problems, veterinarians recommend avoiding spinach entirely and sticking to safer, cat-friendly vegetables or fiber sources. Number 10. Seaweed. Nori. Seaweed, particularly nori, the type commonly used in sushi, can offer cats trace minerals that support overall health, with iodine being the most notable. Iodine is essential for proper thyroid function, helping regulate metabolism, energy levels, and even skin and coat health. Veterinarians recognize that, in small amounts, nori can provide these micronutrients safely and naturally, making it a potential supplement for cats who already receive a balanced diet. Nori also contains other beneficial nutrients, including vitamins and minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and iron, which support cellular function and overall wellness. While these nutrients are present in smaller amounts compared to meat-based foods, they can contribute mild health benefits when served occasionally. For cats that enjoy new textures and flavors, nori can also be a safe and interesting snack that adds variety to their diet. However, veterinarians strongly emphasize that moderation is critical. Too much iodine can lead to thyroid imbalances, including hyperthyroidism, which can be dangerous for cats. Because of this risk, nori should never be a daily staple. It should only be offered occasionally, in very small portions, as a treat or supplement. Preparation and safety are equally important. Nori should always be plain, dry, and free from salt, seasonings, or added flavorings, as these additives can be harmful to cats, affecting their kidneys or causing digestive upset. Avoid any flavored or roasted varieties that contain oils or spices. When served thoughtfully, nori provides trace minerals like iodine in a safe, vet-approved way, supporting thyroid function and overall health. Remember, it is a supplementary treat, not a replacement for a high-quality, protein-rich cat diet. Small, occasional pieces of plain nori can be a safe way to introduce additional nutrients while keeping your cat's diet balanced and healthy. Number 11. Blueberries. Blueberries are often celebrated as a superfood for humans, but they can also offer some nutritional benefits for cats when given correctly. One of the key advantages of blueberries is their high antioxidant content. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and damage cells over time. From a veterinary perspective, antioxidants play a supportive role in maintaining a healthy immune system and protecting organs from long-term cellular damage. While cats get most of their nutrients from animal-based foods, small amounts of plant antioxidants like those in blueberries can offer mild, complementary support. In addition to antioxidants, blueberries contain dietary fiber, which can aid digestion and support healthy gut function. Fiber helps regulate bowel movements and may reduce occasional digestive discomfort in cats. However, it's important to remember that cats are obligate carnivores, so plant-based fiber is only a supplement, not a substitute for meat-based nutrients. Safety is critical when offering blueberries. Veterinarians recommend serving them in moderation and in forms that are easy for cats to eat. Whole blueberries should be mashed or cut into smaller pieces to prevent choking, particularly for kittens or older cats. Some cats may show no interest in blueberries at all, and that's perfectly normal. No cat is required to enjoy plant-based treats. Blueberries should always be served plain, without sugar, syrups, or additives. Even small amounts of sweeteners can upset a cat's digestive system or contribute to weight gain. When offered thoughtfully, blueberries can be a safe, vet-approved occasional treat, providing antioxidants and a bit of fiber to support overall cellular and digestive health. Remember, their role is supportive, not essential, and they should never replace a balanced, protein-rich feline diet. Number 12. Rice and quinoa. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means their bodies are designed to thrive on protein from animal sources rather than plant-based foods. However, veterinarians recognize that, in small, controlled amounts, certain grains like rice and quinoa can be beneficial for specific cats under the right circumstances. These grains should never replace animal protein, but when used properly, they can provide digestive support and mild nutritional benefits. Rice is one of the most commonly recommended grains for cats with digestive sensitivity or upset stomachs. It is easily digestible and gentle on the gastrointestinal tract, making it a useful option when your cat is experiencing mild diarrhea, soft stools, or other temporary digestive issues. Plain, cooked rice can help bind stools and soothe the digestive system without introducing any harmful ingredients. Quinoa, while less common, is another plant-based option that offers protein, essential amino acids, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Although cats do not require plant-based protein, quinoa can supplement a diet when used sparingly, providing nutrients that support overall wellness. Quinoa is also rich in fiber, which can contribute to healthy digestion, especially when combined with protein-rich foods that form the bulk of a cat's diet. Preparation and moderation are critical. Both rice and quinoa must always be fully cooked and plain, without added salt, butter, oils, or seasonings. These additions can be harmful to cats and negate any potential benefits. Even cooked grains should be offered in very small portions, mixed into a protein-rich meal rather than served alone. In summary, rice and quinoa can be safe, vet-approved supplements to a cat's diet when used occasionally and in moderation. They provide gentle digestive support, mild protein, and anti-inflammatory benefits, but should never replace the high-quality animal proteins that are essential for a cat's long-term health and well-being. Number 13. The vet trick to increase your cat's water intake naturally. One of the biggest challenges cat owners face is keeping their cats properly hydrated. Cats naturally have a low thirst drive, especially if they primarily eat dry kibble, which can put long-term stress on their kidneys and urinary tract. Chronic dehydration is a common concern veterinarians see in cats, and it can contribute to serious health issues such as urinary crystals, kidney disease, and urinary tract infections. Fortunately, there's a simple, vet-approved trick that can encourage your cat to drink more water naturally. Many veterinarians recommend adding a small amount of low-sodium, cat-safe broth to your cat's water bowl. The aroma and flavor of the broth can make water more enticing, encouraging cats who are reluctant to drink enough on their own. This method is especially helpful for older cats, cats recovering from illness, or those with urinary sensitivity. The key is subtlety. Just a few drops mixed into the water is often enough to spark interest, while still keeping the water clean and palatable. Safety is essential when using this hydration trick. The broth must never contain onion, garlic, or added salt, as these ingredients are toxic to cats and can cause serious health problems. Opt for plain, low-sodium chicken, beef, or fish broth that is free from seasoning, oils, and artificial additives. You can even make your own at home to ensure complete safety. While this trick is effective, it's important to remember that it supplements, not replaces, fresh water. Cats should always have access to clean, fresh water, and the broth method should be used as a gentle encouragement for better hydration. When done correctly, this simple veterinarian-recommended strategy can help keep your cat hydrated, support kidney and urinary health, and make drinking water a more enjoyable experience for even the pickiest felines. Number 14. Important safety rules every vet wants cat owners to follow. Even the healthiest human foods can become risky if not offered correctly, which is why veterinarians emphasize safety, moderation, and awareness whenever introducing new foods to your cat. Cats have very specific nutritional needs as obligate carnivores, and even small mistakes can lead to digestive upset, nutrient imbalances, or more serious health issues. Following a few simple rules can help ensure that treats and supplemental foods remain safe and beneficial. First and foremost, moderation is key. Human foods, even those approved by vets, should never replace a cat's regular, balanced diet. Think of them as occasional supplements or treats rather than staples. Overfeeding any food, protein, vegetables, or grains can upset the balance of nutrients, contribute to obesity, or lead to digestive problems. Small portions are almost always sufficient to provide benefits without overloading your cat's system. Preparation matters just as much as portion size. All foods should be clean, plain, and free of additives, seasonings, or toxic ingredients like garlic, onion, salt, and artificial sweeteners. Meats should be fully cooked and deboned, vegetables lightly cooked or mashed if necessary, and any fruit or grain carefully measured to avoid sugar or carbohydrate overload. Even safe foods can become dangerous if served improperly. Veterinarians also strongly recommend introducing new foods slowly. Start with tiny amounts and observe your cat's reaction over 24 to 48 hours. Watch for vomiting, diarrhea, changes in appetite, or any signs of discomfort. Every cat is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. Finally, when in doubt, consult your veterinarian. They can provide guidance on portion sizes, frequency, and whether a specific food is appropriate for your cat's age, weight, and health conditions. By following these safety rules, moderation, careful preparation, gradual introduction, and veterinary consultation, you can confidently enhance your cat's diet while protecting their long-term health.